Step into the war room as we dive into the ultimate exposé on Stanley Kubrick's endlessly captivating satire, Dr. Strangelove. This film is packed with bizarre trivia and wild what-ifs that surround its production. In this video, we uncover the most astonishing secrets behind Hollywood's first and funniest exploration of accidental nuclear annihilation. From conspiracy theories that eerily mirror real-life events to the film's clever sexual innuendos that somehow went unnoticed, we peel back the layers to reveal the strangest truths about this iconic satire that left audiences both laughing and uneasy. Among the most shocking revelations is Peter Sellers' salary for his role in Dr. Strangelove, a figure that will undoubtedly leave you speechless. The financial details surrounding his performance not only highlight the film's unique production dynamics, but also reflect the broader context of Hollywood during that era. As we explore these hidden aspects, prepare to be amazed by the unexpected twists and turns that shaped this cinematic masterpiece. Initially, Stanley Kubrick had a vision to adapt Peter George's novel Red Alert, which presented a serious and dramatic take on the Cold War. The story was steeped in the tensions and fears of nuclear conflict, aiming to portray the grave realities of the time. However, as Kubrick delved deeper into the narrative, he began to recognize the inherent absurdities within the plot. The extreme measures and irrational behaviors depicted in the context of mutually assured destruction struck him as darkly humorous. This realization prompted him to shift his approach from a straightforward thriller to a satirical one. By embracing satire, Kubrick was able to highlight the ridiculousness of the political climate and the folly of the arms race. This transformation not only allowed for a more engaging narrative, but also provided a critical lens through which audiences could reflect on the serious implications of nuclear warfare. The result was a film that combined humor with a poignant commentary on the human condition and the absurdity of war, showcasing Kubrick's unique ability to blend genres and provoke thought through entertainment. Slim Pickens, an actor primarily known for his roles in westerns, found himself in a unique situation while working on Stanley Kubrick's film Dr. Strangelove. Misled by Kubrick, Pickens believed he was part of a serious film about the dangers of nuclear war. This misunderstanding led him to deliver a sincere and robust performance as Major Kong, a character who is both a pilot and a symbol of American bravado. His portrayal was marked by a genuine commitment to the role, which was particularly evident in the iconic scene where he rides a nuclear missile as it descends. This moment, intended to be serious, instead became a highlight of comedic brilliance in the film. The contrast between the gravity of the situation and Pickens' enthusiastic demeanor created an unexpected humor that resonated with audiences. His performance added a layer of irony to the film, showcasing how a serious subject could be approached with a touch of levity, making Major Kong a memorable character in cinematic history. The relationship between director Stanley Kubrick and actor George C. Scott, who portrayed General Turgidson in the film Dr. Strangelove, was marked by tension and creative conflict. Their interactions often led to disputes, which were sometimes resolved through chess games. These games became a unique way for Kubrick to influence Scott's performance, steering it to align with the film's satirical tone. Kubrick, known for his meticulous approach to filmmaking, used the strategic nature of chess to engage Scott in a battle of wits that mirrored the film's themes of absurdity and power. The chess matches served not only as a means of negotiation, but also as a way to explore the dynamics of control and submission, reflecting the characters they were portraying. This unconventional method highlighted the complexities of their working relationship, showcasing how the director's vision could be shaped through personal interaction. The interplay between their personalities added depth to the film, making it a memorable exploration of the absurdities of war and politics. The character of Dr. Strangelove in the film Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb, was a fascinating creation, drawing inspiration from several real-life figures. Notably, Wernher von Braun, a key figure in rocket technology, and Edward Teller, known for his work on the hydrogen bomb, influenced the character's development. Contrary to popular belief, Dr. Strangelove was not inspired by Henry Kissinger, a misconception that has persisted over the years. Peter Sellers, who portrayed Dr. Strangelove, brought a unique blend of humor and darkness to the role, making it an iconic symbol of Cold War satire. His performance captured the absurdity of the nuclear arms race and the paranoia of the era. Sellers' ability to embody such a complex character showcased his remarkable talent as an actor. The film itself became a critical commentary on the political climate of the time, with Dr. Strangelove standing out as a memorable figure in cinematic history. The character's quirks and mannerisms, combined with Sellers' skillful portrayal, left a lasting impact on audiences and solidified the film's place in the annals of film history. Kubrick considered two endings for the film, each presenting a starkly different tone. One option was a surreal pie fight, which would have added a layer of absurdity and humor to the film's conclusion. The other option was a somber nuclear explosion set to the haunting tune of "We'll Meet Again." This choice was heavily influenced by the assassination of JFK, which cast a shadow over the nation and shaped the cultural landscape of the time. The decision to go with the latter ending emphasized the film's dark humor and thematic dissonance, contrasting the lightheartedness of a pie fight with the grim reality of nuclear war. This juxtaposition not only highlighted the absurdity of the situation, but also served as a commentary on the fragility of life in the face of such overwhelming power. The ending left audiences with a sense of unease, forcing them to confront the serious implications of the film's narrative, while still recognizing the absurdity that permeated the story. The choice ultimately defined the film's legacy, making it a poignant reflection on the era's anxieties. General Ripper's bizarre fears about body fluid contamination in the film reflect real-life conspiracy theories that were prevalent during the time, particularly those propagated by the John Birch Society. This group was known for its extreme views, including the belief that water fluoridation was a communist plot to control the population. Stanley Kubrick cleverly twisted these themes to enhance the film's paranoid and satirical elements. By incorporating such fears into the narrative, he not only created a sense of absurdity, but also highlighted the irrationality of conspiracy thinking. The character of General Ripper embodies this paranoia, as he believes that the purity of bodily fluids is under threat, leading to catastrophic decisions. This mirrors the real-world anxieties of the era, where fear of contamination and loss of control were rampant. Kubrick's film serves as a commentary on how such fears can spiral into madness, reflecting the absurdity of the Cold War mentality and the lengths to which individuals might go when consumed by conspiracy theories. The blending of humor and horror in this context makes the film a powerful critique of societal fears and the dangers of unchecked paranoia. Following the assassination of President John F. Kennedy, cultural sensitivity became a significant concern in the film industry. An early version of a film featuring Peter Sellers included a reference to Dallas, the city where the tragic event occurred. However, recognizing the potential for insensitivity, the filmmakers quickly changed the reference to Las Vegas. This decision reflected a broader awareness of the national mood and the need to avoid any association with the recent tragedy. Additionally, the film's release was postponed until January to honor the national period of mourning. This delay demonstrated a commitment to respecting the feelings of the public during a time of grief. The actions taken by the filmmakers highlighted the importance of cultural sensitivity in entertainment, especially in the wake of significant national events. Such considerations are crucial in ensuring that art does not inadvertently cause further pain or distress to those affected by real-life tragedies. The careful approach taken in this instance serves as a reminder of the responsibility that creators have in their work. During the production of the film Fail-Safe, which dealt with the serious theme of accidental nuclear war, another film was also in the works. This film was Dr. Strangelove, directed by Stanley Kubrick. Kubrick made a strategic decision to release Dr. Strangelove first. This choice was crucial because it allowed his film to stand out in the public eye. By the time Fail-Safe was released, Dr. Strangelove had already captured the audience's attention with its unique blend of dark humor and satire regarding the Cold War and nuclear tensions. As a result, Dr. Strangelove overshadowed Fail-Safe, which was a more serious take on the same subject matter. The contrast between the two films highlighted the different approaches filmmakers could take when addressing such a grave topic. Kubrick's film became iconic, while Fail-Safe, despite its serious tone and strong performances, struggled to gain the same level of recognition. This competition between the two narratives showcased how timing and presentation can significantly impact a film's reception and legacy. Initially, the film's sexual innuendos and metaphors went unnoticed by audiences, blending seamlessly into the comedic narrative. Character names and props were cleverly designed to carry deeper meanings, yet these layers of satire remained hidden until an art history professor pointed them out after the film's release. This revelation opened a new perspective on the film, showcasing how the humor was not just surface level, but intricately woven with social commentary. The professor's insights highlighted how the seemingly innocent elements of the film were, in fact, rich with double meanings, inviting viewers to reconsider their interpretations. The clever use of language and visual cues added a sophisticated layer to the comedy, transforming it into a more profound critique of societal norms. This newfound understanding allowed audiences to appreciate the film on a different level, recognizing the brilliance of the writing and the performance. The film's ability to engage viewers in this way speaks to the artistry behind its creation, revealing how humor can serve as a vehicle for deeper reflection on human behavior and societal expectations. George C. Scott's experience with Stanley Kubrick during the making of Dr. Strangelove is a notable example of how an actor can feel deceived by a director's choices. Scott, known for his serious approach to acting, found himself at odds with Kubrick's unique style. The director often used exaggerated takes from Scott, which were intended for comedic effect. This manipulation of Scott's performance led to feelings of betrayal. Scott believed that his serious portrayal was being undermined for laughs, which he did not appreciate. The rift between them grew so significant that Scott vowed never to work with Kubrick again. This incident highlights the complexities of the actor-director relationship, especially when a director's vision diverges from an actor's intentions. It serves as a reminder of the potential for misunderstanding in the creative process, where artistic choices can lead to unexpected consequences for those involved. The tension between Scott and Kubrick illustrates the delicate balance of collaboration in filmmaking. Upon reading Red Alert, Stanley Kubrick initially envisioned a serious thriller that would delve into the tense atmosphere of the Cold War and the looming threat of nuclear war. However, as he immersed himself in the story, he began to see the absurdity of its premise. The exaggerated characters and situations reflected the irrational fears surrounding nuclear anxieties, leading him to realize that the material could be transformed into a satire. This shift in perspective allowed Kubrick to explore the dark humor inherent in the subject matter, turning a potentially grave narrative into a comedic critique of military and political absurdities. The film that emerged, Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb, became a landmark in cinema, blending humor with a serious message about the dangers of nuclear weapons and the folly of human behavior. Kubrick's ability to adapt the source material into a satire not only entertained audiences, but also provoked thought about the real-world implications of the themes he presented. Peter Sellers commanded a salary that consumed over half of the film's budget, a significant amount that raised eyebrows among producers and studio executives. This hefty price tag was justified by his remarkable ability to portray multiple characters, showcasing his extraordinary talent and versatility as an actor. Sellers was known for his skill in transforming into different personas, which added depth and humor to the films he starred in. However, during one particular project, he faced an unfortunate setback when an injury prevented him from playing a fourth character. This limitation led to some financial jokes from director Stanley Kubrick, who humorously questioned the cost-effectiveness of hiring Sellers. Kubrick's quips highlighted the irony of the situation, as the actor's high salary was meant to cover the expense of his multiple roles. Yet here he was unable to fulfill that promise. The dynamic between Sellers and Kubrick reflected the complexities of filmmaking, where talent and budget often collide in unexpected ways. Despite its comedic approach and behind-the-scenes tensions, Dr. Strangelove remains a critical satire of Cold War fears, maintaining its popularity and acclaim nearly 60 years after its release. The film, directed by Stanley Kubrick, cleverly uses humor to address the serious topic of nuclear war and the absurdity of military and political strategies during a time of heightened tension. Peter Sellers, who played multiple roles, showcased his incredible range and talent, bringing to life characters that were both humorous and deeply unsettling. His performances contributed significantly to the film's impact, allowing audiences to laugh while also reflecting on the grim realities of the era. The film's sharp dialogue and memorable scenes have left a lasting impression, making it a staple in discussions about cinema and political commentary. The blend of satire and dark humor continues to resonate, ensuring that Dr. Strangelove remains relevant in contemporary conversations about war and peace. The film's legacy is a testament to its ability to provoke thought while entertaining, solidifying its place in film